It's a great day to have a great day. We all know tomorrow isn't promised. Today is all we got. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Tomorrow is actually the day that never is. Think about it. By the time tomorrow gets here, it's already today. So whatever we've been putting off and want to do, we have to do it today. Today is all that matters, and is the only day that always is, because it's always today. Taking advantage of the present is the only way to receive your blessings. You can learn from yesterday's, you can plan for tomorrow's, but you can only live in and for today. Because that's the only thing that is and always will be until God calls us home. Just think about it. If we treated today how we dwell on the yesterdays and become so anxious for the tomorrows, we could get so much done in our lives and put ourselves in a better position for the future today. There are 3 things us humans should never worry about. Number 1, things we can't control. Number 2, things that have already happened. 3, things that haven't happened yet. This is just my opinion, but think about it. Anytime that you stress about anything or get upset, it's always something that's already happened or something that hasn't even happened yet. Why do we stress about things we can't control? But what does this say about the present? What this says about the present is that if you're fully engaged in the present moment, the right now, you can't be upset about the past or so anxious about the future that it affects you negatively that you lose sight of today. You will be happy and engaged in what you're doing. The present is a present itself. That's why it's called the present. This is not an easy thing to do. This is not an easy thing to learn, but it's definitely possible. And the first step to it is simply doing what you love to do. As cliche as it sounds, it's very true. Find what makes you happy. It almost seems effortless to you when you're engaged in it that you lose track of time. That means you're in the present. I know when you're an adult, you have to work jobs you may not like to get to where you want to be, to do what you really want to do. But let me tell you, the time to do that will never feel 100% comfortable. If you wait for the perfect time, you'll be waiting for a long time. And that goes for anything in life, in my opinion. The honest truth is that you have to take a leap of faith and let God sort out the rest. All you need to see is the next step, not the entire staircase. You just need to do the possible, and God will do what seems impossible to you. Form will always follow function. If you just do what it is that you can do to get better at what it is that you want to do, then everything else will form on its own. A vision is more important than a step-by-step detailed blueprint. You have to rely on faith, and there's no time to waste. Kobe exemplified the Mamba Mentality through basketball. But I think more importantly, that can be applied to anything in life. To become the greatest you that you can possibly be at whatever you're passionate about. Your career, you as a parent, what you want your legacy to be when you leave this earth. The most important question, what do you pour into other people? How will people remember you? How did you make others feel? Did you inspire them? Did you influence them? Did you motivate them? Did you make them feel good about themselves? Did you support their dreams? Did you tell people you love them? Do you tell people you're sorry when you make a mistake? There's no time to waste. We can't get time back. Tomorrow, there's no such thing as tomorrow. Yesterdays are over. Today is the only gift that you have to give your all. And I highly recommend that you take advantage of today every single day, because tomorrow isn't promised. Life is short, We're here for a good time, not a long time. God bless you all, and rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Thoughts and prayers go out to your friends and family. Mamba Mentality. God bless.
You're working out. So
Well,
talk about that.
Okay, so if your job is to try to be the best basketball player you can be, right? To do that, you have to practice, you have to train, right? You want to train as much as you can, as often as you can. So if you get up at 10 in the morning, train at 11, right? 12, say 12, train at 12, train for 2 hours, 12 to 2. You have to let your body recover. So you eat, recover, whatever. You get back out, you train, start training again at 6. Train from 6 to 8, right? And now you go home, you shower, you eat dinner, you go to bed, you wake up, you do it again, right? Those are 2 sessions, right? Now imagine you wake up at 3, you train at 4. You go 4 to 6, come home, breakfast, relax, blah, blah, blah. Now you're back at it again, 9 to 11, right? You relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again, 2 to 4, and now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4, right? And so now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up because they're 5 years behind. Right? So it makes sense to get up and start your day early because you can get more work in.
Is that genetic? Or is that something you ingrained and trained yourself?
No, it was
Who
just,
taught you that?
For me, it was just common sense. Like I can if I start earlier, I can train more hours, and I know the other guys aren't doing it because I know what their training schedule.